Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Waqar Korvi, and we are going to discuss the statement by Indian Deputy Chief of Army Staff, followed by the Chief of Defense Staff, Anil Chauhan, on how the Indian military is analyzing the threat in the region and why there is a scare in India. Mainly, the CDS mentioned that now threat is not only bidirectional but tridirectional. So he is adding that Bangladesh, China, and Pakistan are likely to threaten India. So it's going to be a multiple front, and the Indian military has to now look at as the chips are down, there are going to be serious problems. Why CDS has come up with this idea? I think he should look at the foreign policy of India right from 2014 when Modi came in, how India has progressed as far as the region is concerned. They tried to undermine SAARC. Mainly, it was basically to basically isolate Pakistan. They went for BIMSTEC and tried to develop, this Bay of Bengal initiative. And mainly, it was they were relying on Hasina Wajid or Sheikh Hasina to do their bidding in the region. And for initially, they were successful, but later on, I think you've seen the kind of bullying India was doing to its neighbor, considering that she is the big brother or big sister. Actually, nobody likes bullying. Even people have stood up to America. So today the situation is that in Bangladesh we had a revolution 2 years back, and people's government has been formed, and there's so much of hatred against India. And this is also now reflected in because there were a lot of calls to cut Bangladesh to size, to advance into maybe the northern part or create this bogie of Bongo Bhumi. So Bangladeshi people did realize that this will not work. Definitely. Now, if you look at general perception in Bangladesh, you take any survey, you'll find more than 90% people against India. Nepal, I think they were very happy when Pakistan beat the hell out of India from 7th to 10th May. Sri Lanka, I think we'll have the high level delegation from Pakistan military going to Sri Lanka to strengthen ties. China, Pakistan has been ironclad brothers. Even we've seen Professor Victor Gao mentioning it in every forum, and they have proved it. When it comes to crisis, China would inshallah stand with Pakistan. But the larger game, I think, is not India-Pakistan context, but North-South context now. Because the imperialist forces, which are led by the G7, have now two, I would say, hooligans. One is Modi in Delhi, and one is Netanyahu in Tel Aviv. And they are basically now trying to create so much of chaos in Middle East and West Asia that the dream of global South, which is led by China and Russia to form a Eurasian alliance, basically it's a political-economic alliance, is shattered. And the targets were sequentially selected. It was Pakistan first, where India was supposed to attack, and then it was followed in the next month with Israel attacking Iran, and then even US joining. So I think they both sides found that they were defeated, the imperialist forces, and their poodles basically failed. So this is the overall perspective. Now within that, what has happened after 10th May, Marka-e-Haq or Bunyan al-Marsus from Pakistan, Pakistan has emerged stronger and gained a lot of, I would say, credibility as far as military power and its use is concerned. We have seen the South African Chief of Air Staff here, basically to seek, help in training South African pilots, or maybe good collaboration between the two air forces. We had the Chinese Air Chief here in Islamabad. We'll not say that they were here for training, but definitely they would like to learn certain lessons and how we can improve it. And then we have the Turkish Defense Minister and the Foreign Minister, Mr. Khan Fidan, very honorable people, which is already studied with Pakistan. They were in Islamabad. And we're not talking of aerospace defense cooperation between Pakistan and Turkey. We have Azerbaijan. And then the good thing which came out of it was that Pakistan western flank, especially with Iran, is now becoming more secure, because Iran has realized that search analysis wing, irrespective of whatever space they had in Chabahar, they were stabbed back by them, because they were rather collaborating with Mossad instead of Iran. So I think these are the overall, this is the overall perspective in which we should look at how is South Asia going to move forward. The CDS, Anil Chauhan, can keep crying that now the threat is, basically going to be tri-directional. east, north, and west. It is all because of your own policies. And if you look at Indian military, there's a huge debate now going on that it was used for display in 2019 and now in 2025, not for really gaining any meaningful objectives, but they should have been ready. The military should have been ready to basically achieve the objective, because that's what they are supposed to do. So if they failed, they lost number of aircrafts, including Rafale, and now there are reports coming that probably India will have to give reward or awards to those who were killed in action due to Pakistan Banyan al-Marsus and the airstrike. The figure varies between 250 to 450 killed and closer to 1,000 injured. And if you look at the bases they were attacked, even Indian media acknowledged initially that 36 of their military bases, air bases, and let's say military headquarters were attacked, right from Leh through Srinagar, coming to Indian Punjab, and then you can go to Rajasthan and Gujarat. And in case they want to play the next round, welcome. Be my guest. Pakistan is ready to fight an 8 hours war, an 8-day war, 8 months war, or 800 years war. So anyone can try it. I think the statement coming from DISPR that the response this time will be very painful, and the whole world will then feel it. Things will actually go out of control. You cannot undermine a nuclear power. And I'm sure, look at Pakistan, friends, in the global south. I'm sure they're going to rally. We've seen Victor Gore mentioning that even in case Israel threatens, so they'll be there. So I'm sure the imperialists with these two hooligans will definitely think twice before making any attempt to attack Pakistan. Thank you very much.